In this Excel tutorial, I will show you a powerful formula to make our task easier to do multiple types of calculations based on the data selected. For example, here is a sales data table. Note that the calculation of sum, average, min and max is on top out here. If the user now selects a particular type of data, for example, change the segment to only reflect refrigerator, the calculations on top change based on the data selected.
Hey there everyone, welcome to Teknisha, where you can find tutorials on productivity tools. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash the bell icon to stay updated.
Excel is a very powerful tool for data entry. Once this data is entered, the most important and powerful part is to analyze and obtain insights from the data. Here is the sales data of a company. The multiple columns in this data are region, segment and amount. Let's say we want to view only sections of this data. For example, we want to see the data of the north region, or we want to see data only for washing machines. We can easily achieve this using the inbuilt filters option in Excel. All we need to do is select anywhere within the data table and go to the top ribbon. Under the home tab, you will have sort and filter option. So just select there and click on filter. You will now get drop down arrows on our headings. So now if you wanted to see the data only for the north region, all you need to do is click on the drop down arrow of the region and then select north. There you will have data only for the north region. Let's say you wanted to see the data only for microwaves. So let's first reset this region data and now select microwave, and you will see the data only for microwave. If you wanted to do some basic calculations on this data, it can be easily done using the regular formulas. Now if you wanted to calculate sum of this table, all we need to do is calculate using the formula sum, that is sum of the range which is from D11 to D26, and just close the parenthesis, and this will give you the sum of the data. Similarly, to calculate average, all we need to do is put in the formula average of, again, the range which is going to be the same, D11 to D26 will give you the average. And to calculate min, again use the formula min with the range, and to calculate max we need to use the formula max, and then just close the parenthesis with the range in it, and now this will give you the max data. So you are able to calculate sum, average, min and max for the sales data. Now since our data is filtered, let's say we want to see only the north region. So if we select north, we can view the data for the north region. Notice that the top calculations do not change. So if I change from north to, let's say, north and east, the calculations remain for the whole table. Wouldn't it be great that the calculations on top change based on our filtered data? So if I selected only the south region, the calculations on top should reflect only our selected data. We can achieve this in Excel using the subtotal formula. The syntax of the subtotal formula is shown on the screen, where function number represents the type of calculations we want to do, and ref1 is the range to do this calculation on. Let's build the subtotal formulas in column D. Column C has a regular formula, and in column D we will put the subtotal formula. Let's go to the column D3 and let's start typing equal to subtotal, open parenthesis. There is no need to memorize the different options available to us. All you need to do is type in the formula subtotal, open the parenthesis, and automatically you will get a hint from Excel. So to calculate sum, you need to put the number 9, comma, and the range is going to be from D11 to D26. Close the parenthesis, enter. Now to calculate average, again you need to put subtotal, open the parenthesis, average is 1, and then again the range is going to be D11 to D26. To calculate min again, always start with writing subtotal. Min is number 5, comma, again a range, and finally to calculate max, it's number 4, comma, again the range D11 to D26. A column C is calculated using the regular formulas and a column D is calculated using subtotal formulas. Currently both are column C calculations and column D calculations are same because the complete table is selected. Now let's see the magical results of the subtotal formula. So now let's say I want to select the region West. I can see the sales data for the West region, and now you see the calculations on the subtotal formula is showing the sum, average, min and max only for the West region, whereas the regular formula shows the calculations for the whole table. So if one wanted to see the refrigerator performance, all you need to do is select refrigerator, and now you can see the sum, average, min and max only for the refrigerator selection. There is another variation to the subtotal formula. In this variation, we can choose to exclude manually hidden rows of data. To achieve this, all we need to do is to change the subtotal code. So for the sum, it's going to be subtotal of, you see the options here begin from 1 to 11, and then there is 101 to 111. For calculations where we need to exclude manually hidden data, you need to select the 100 series of subtotal. So the sum is going to be 109, comma, the range again is going to be D11 to D26. For average, it's going to be subtotal of 101, comma, D11 to D26. So now we have three types of formulas, one using regular, other using the normal subtotal, and in column E is subtotal with the option of excluding manually hidden data. So currently everything shows the same calculations. Now let's say I hide the row 16, which is the South washing machine data. You notice that column C and column D don't change, but now the column E data has changed because it's excluded the row 16. So now if I unhide it, notice the column E calculations. It now considers the unhidden row 16. However, note that when you filter the data now, let's say for South, the row will be unhidden and you will see the complete calculation both in subtotal and the subtotal formula using 101 to 109 code. It is useful to use the subtotal from 101 to 109 only when you have to manually hide data. So if you have a table out here and you do not want to see the north region, if you hide it, automatically the calculations using the subtotal from 101 to 109 code will get updated, but the regular subtotal formula will not be updated. Subtotal is a powerful formula in Excel which you can use to quickly analyze, slice and dice the data based on your selection. This will help you to obtain great insights of the data at your fingertips. I hope that this tutorial was of use to you. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel. Till next time, ciao.